love. 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 Never trust your own emotions. They'll always let you down. And the one that's closest to you may not always be around. I never question the promises you made. Every time I gave my heart, I was betrayed. What a fool that I should ever believe in love, truth, and honesty all the time. Just keep on hurting me. Baby, everyone's a stranger. I watch them come and go, but I think everyone's in danger if they let their feelings show. There is a lesson and a price you have to pay. If you give your heart, don't let it be betrayed. What a fool that I should ever believe in love, truth, and honesty all the time. Just keep on hurting me. What a fool. Every time I find out to see, where is the love, truth, and honesty? If you see it, just bring it on home to me. There's a lesson and a price you have to pay. If you give your heart, don't let it be betrayed. What a fool that I should ever believe in love, truth, and honesty all the time. Just keep on hurting me. What a fool. Every time I find out to see, where is the love, truth, and honesty? If you see it, just bring it on home to me. What a fool that I should ever believe in love, truth and honesty all the time. It just keeps on hurting me. What a fool. Every time I find I'm deceived. Where is the love, truth and honesty? If you see it, just bring it on home to me.
Oh God, I think the green light's blinking. If it is blinking, start speaking. Alright, so it means we're connected and we're currently broadcasting on every Sims television and radio frequency. Hello, this is Kay's Mystery Network. I am your lovely host for today, Betty KrockerLegs, and I just wanted to say that we are alive and well on this Valentine's Day, and we are here in the studio. We've been working on a few things off camera, but today we were asked to do some Valentine's Day coverage, see what some Sims are doing, and see if they're enjoying the love as well as us at home. Right? Right. Okay. But first we have to hit the breaking news that just announced at around 6 a.m. this morning. For the Sims. Anyway, this isn't any actual news for people who are watching at home, but for the Sims watching at home, this is important, so please listen up and tune in. So breaking news, President Melon has decided that she's not gonna run in 2023. No, she's actually decided to pull herself out of the race and just focus on her own things, specifically her hair. She has, well, according to the paper here that I'm reading off of, it says that she just will not continue the campaigning race, mainly due to the fact that she cannot get her hair set. No matter what color she tries, no matter what shape, size, floofiness, it just doesn't matter. She's not feeling it. So she is officially calling it, folks. She's going to be pulling in any day now. So we will give you more on that story as we are updated. So today we have a lucky treat. The great K's Gullible Hits, now known as KK, has graced us with their presence in the mystery studio, and they will be coming at us with some songs as well as a nice little interview with their lead vocalist Carl K. You should know him. And with that being said, I'm going to take it over to my colleague Madam Oblivious, where she will discuss some good recipes to have today for Valentine's Day. Something to make your little loved one. As well as some events and things to do that might, interest you. Or your significant other. Or, just something to kill the time because you're sad and lonely and have nobody. Anyway, here is Madam Oblivious. Oh, well, thank you, Betty. You really worked hard on that, didn't you? Anyway, hello, darling. This is Madam Oblivious. You know, the old lady that haunts you in your dreams. That's me. All right. Today, they are making me show you how to woo your significant other with food. Because, they always say, food is the gateway to the heart.
Keep looking at the camera.
Or when you just, I don't know. Anyway, all these recipes are hand-picked.
You need to focus.
Handcrafted. And where the fuck did I put my book?
What?
Vika, where's my book?
I have no fucking clue what you did with it.
I can't read any of the recipes without the book.
That's my problem. You
You need to find the book.
Oi.
I'm sorry, Betty. I'm going to have to come back at you once they find my book. They are not prepared. I've been prepared all day. I've been wearing this outfit. I've been floofing up this hair. Do you know how much this shit weighs on my head? I should go straight over. Let me handle it myself. We'll be getting back to you soon. Okay? Okay. Back to bed. What the hell? I thought I had a good 20 minutes. I got a cinnamon roll pastry in the microwave, cooking away, and now I'm not going to be able to eat it right on time. God damn it. Anyway, I guess I'll just have to open my emergency drawer and see what kind of news they left for me for this exact purpose. I was really hoping I didn't have to get into this today, but it looks like I'm going to have to spill the tea. Okay.
Just get on with it.
So the investigation into the Gwarth family, believe it or not, still happening. Bella was missing throughout many of the early 2000 years, if you remember correctly. She was just abducted by aliens, and we were supposed to believe that, understand it, but now this woman is back, and she is acting sketchy as ever. She is wearing, first of all, the very outfit that I wear, and I do not like copycatting hoes, so we're going to have to discuss that on a more private basis, but right now, they are still investigating the house, as well as multiple other small, tiny home properties around the Sims 4 universe. Because Mortimer Garth is just gone, and Bella is nowhere to be seen. Many are under the impression that maybe she kidnapped him and took him someplace. Because, you do that to your spouse when, for whatever random reason you feel like, right? No, wrong. So Bella is still heavily wanted. And as is the Mortimer. But we'll come at you later with more if we ever get any more information on that. Okay.
She is ready.
So the weather today looks a little bit sunny with some partial clouds in the late afternoon. And maybe even a light snow shower later tonight. So, expect the temperatures to just suddenly plummet for no reason at some point during your day. Might want to pack away a coat or a parka or just not leave your house, because why? Why would you want to do that? Seriously.
Betty, Madam Oblivious is ready.
Oh, and it looks like I'm getting notification that Madam Oblivious is now ready. So here she is with her recipes and whatever else she wants to do to finagle your way. And I will be back with K's Global Hits at some point. Yes, at some point. Betty, that's literally the next segment. They better be ready. All right, I found my book. It was nestled underneath my chair.
Found it.
Anyway, so I wrote down some lovely recipes, as well as just went on the interwebs and found a couple of good top picks for lovely love day. So I'm currently just, flipping through what I have written. And the first recipe that we have here today is called air fryer stuffed chicken. And can we get a picture of that?
No.
Can we just get the final product here?
All right,
Oh,
fine.
it looks so lovely. It looks very like it had a lot of effort going into it. And what is this? What is this?
What?
Did we screenshot it after hitting the volume button? Like, what the fuck did we do?
Do not.
Why is this in the middle of my image?
Do not look at me.
I will not accept this.
Vidka,
I
take
will
no
not
blame.
accept that as the picture you're going to use for live television. Like, what the hell?
It is what it is.
All right. So the recipe is quite simple.
Not
The ingredients
really.
you're going to need is obviously chicken breasts. You're going to want some pesto, goat cheese, olive oil, divided, kosher salt, and pepper. And then 6 thin slices of
What is What is
the word.
What is it? Prosciutto.
I guess you would pronounce it prosciutto. I'm honestly surprised. I don't even know what the hell that is.
Aren't you
And then you're gonna need
educated?
basil leaves, green beans, blech, green beans, large
Your skin
clove
is literally
garlic,
green.
thinly sliced, tomato salad for serving. Get it down, write it down, we're moving on. Bitch. So the next recipe is for your gluten-free friends out there. It's gluten-free spaghetti with clams and bacon crumbs. Because who doesn't like clams? Me. I hate them. They're giving me recipes of things that I'm not even going to touch.
We do not care. Starve.
Okay. So for the double batch of gluten-free recipe, it'll come out to £1, folks. With 4 large eggs, you need to beat the living shit out of them. Do you understand me?
Wow.
Good. Cold water. Make sure it's cold. Like fucking Titanic cold. We'll be talking about the Titanic later.
Oblivious.
You gotta make it cold. Then some more olive oil. And then make sure you have your gluten-free flour ready, because now you're gonna use it. Preferably Bob's Red Mill 2-1 baking flour, or King Arthur measure or measure flour. I don't know any of these. I've never actually bought any of these before, so it'll be interesting to see how this works. Anyway, we then also need the kosher salt. Kosher salt. Grandma can say it, don't worry.
Slow down.
And then for the rest, you're going to need bacon, finely chopped into crumbs. Or, just eat a couple pieces and let the crumbs fall onto the plate. That works too. Fresh basil, finely chopped. Finely. Like you finally got to it. You would need unsalted butter, shallots chopped, cloved garlic chopped, red pepper flakes, dry white wine, because who doesn't want to do this damn shit sober? And then 3 pounds little neck manila clams, not crams, clams, scrubbed. So, the final recipe on our list today is going to be something that really called out to me, and I'm currently just, flipping through here because it seems like I wrote down more than I needed.
What about that one?
That's more of a Christmas recipe, actually.
Oh my god, pick something. Right now. Pick something now.
All right. It seems that that's the only 2 recipes I really... Oh, here it is. Spaghetti and air fryer meatballs. Now, this sounds actually pretty good. So for this recipe, you're going to need 2 large eggs, 2 pounds of balsamic vinegar, kosher salt, and pepper, panko, whatever that is, large cloves of garlic, 2 grated or 2 chopped. Actually, it prefers both. You're going to need that grated Parmesan for later. Flat leafy parsley, chopped. Sweet Italian sausage, casing removed. 1 pound, or half a pound of ground beef. 12 ounces of spaghetti. You're going to need those cherry tomatoes. You're going to need the chili, red chili sliced. More olive oil, marinara sauce, and then look at that, it's done. So, if you want to look and see how to actually do it and put forth the effort, just watch me. But actually, I have them all here ready to go. So, I'm just going to go ahead and give it a quick taste test.
No, you won't.
I'll get back to you on that.
No, you won't. There's
Okay?
only 2.
Okay. I will now take you back to Betty because it's time I went and did something else. Because I don't really want to eat any of these. Except
No, you don't.
maybe
You don't want to
the
eat
last
any of them. They
recipe.
are
But
spoiled.
according to Vitka, that didn't get made for today's segment. So you lose
You
my
didn't
buck,
listen to a word I told
and you only cook 2 out of the 3 recipes for me.
I told you, V can make 2
What
and
the
eat
hell?
the last one.
What the hell? Damn it. Well, that was exciting, folks. I just got a rumble in my tummy just watching her stand over the food. Then I remembered that they cooked it yesterday and let it sit out all night. So I don't even want to think about how gross that stuff is up there. Anyway, I have a wonderful guest here on the guest couch, and it is Carl K. You guys know him from his time with K's Global Hits, and now with his time with KK. Well, same people, just a little bit different equipment, and he's here today along with his colleagues to perform some songs for us, but first, we want to welcome him. And for some reason, the other two don't want to come out and be interviewed. It's just him today. So, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to your own studio. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, it definitely feels like I've officially just, completely lost my mind. But it's fun. It gives me a chance to have, this entire facility is just awesome because I literally thought of it overnight and I was like, you know what? Life kind of is just stressful and hard to do stuff in a small apartment space. So I kind of just was just traveling the realms in my sleep, and I happened to just figure out a way into The Sims, and before I knew it, boom, here I was, and then the other two followed, and so we figured, why not try to just redo it, restart over, just totally forget the crap, and over time those videos will just be like, gone. So if there's a favorite video of yours on this channel, you might as well get in love with it now because you never know, it may get deleted. Anyway, but it took a couple times to figure out like how we were gonna do it, how difficult, how easy it was gonna be, getting the frequencies ready, getting all the stuff done, and surprisingly, the station pulled us through. And I will say that we are definitely gonna be working here for a while, and just doing fun stuff, and so yeah, we just we it just feels weird. It just feels completely weird that I'm in a whole different bigger space, and then when I wake up in the morning I'll be back into my normal small bedroom space. So it's like it works great.
Uh-huh. I bet it does. And I can imagine it being weird
Mm-hmm.
when you have all these ideas and then you come in here into your studio and it's there.
Yeah.
It's like magically there, physical for you to talk to.
Yeah.
I can imagine that's probably a bit of a mind wipe there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I've always been a fan of your music, but now that you guys are like in the realm and like getting a sim following basis, I'm even more proud. So,
Well, thank you.
what's been the big project? What has KK been up to? Obviously, the name change.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's because it's just easier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I figured. So tell the Betty. Talk to the Betty. Tell me what you've been doing.
Well, Ben just kind of sitting playing with different songs and seeing what covers can happen and what can't. And then there's, just changing everything, changing the way things look, changing locations, I guess is, we just like we just said, it's a whole new thing. So, I kind of was going to start working on we were going to start working on a new like group of songs, like our usual album like we do every other year back in 2019, and I was like, kind of just want to take a break a little bit, kind of just want to not do anything, maybe focus on some songs that I've already done that sound like crap, that I decided that, hey, this is good enough for now, and just kind of do like a reboot kind of thing. And then everything kind of happened and the world went crazy along with me. So, kind of just sat back and was like, okay, how do I sound? Like, how great can I get this to sound so that way I can actually give something that makes people smile and makes them happy. Yeah, it's a karaoke cover and it's never going to get any money out of it. It's not going to put money in my pocket, but it's a chance to just stress out and vent and sing about something that is close to what I'm feeling, and go from there and then turn it into something crazy. And the animations in this world, they're out there and they're various. So we've been testing them, we've been trying them. It's like trying new dance moves, really. It's just like, hey, let's try this routine and see how well it goes. So we decided that we were going to start working when we decided that we were going to start working here, uh, which was more of like last year, um, Wiggy suggested that we just do like a system reboot types thing, and that's where the new album is going to be called System Reboot, because that's what this is. It's a mixture of newer stuff that we've never covered before, but it's also songs that we've done, and we've just cleaned them up a bit and made them sound a lot better than in the past, and actually took the time to make sure that our vocals are right, or at least good enough to where it's not exactly a screaming cat in your ear every time you turn on a music video. And surprisingly, I have a couple of, I have my mom who tells me I sound great. Thanks, Ma. And that's all that matters. If I can make her
Yeah.
smile, great, awesome,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, always make sure the mom is happy, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's amazing. So I'm led to understand that the process of this is completely changed. You've gotten more of a different way of recording now, and from what I gathered, the equipment's been updated. You got a better microphone, better computer, just all that stuff is ready to go. So I'm assuming it's got to feel different when
It
you're
does.
working on a song,
It
right?
does.
Like, how does it feel now that you're more closer to what you initially intended way back in like 2015?
Well, I don't think that I will be close to whatever it was that I was thinking of doing back in 2015, because at that time it was literally just say I think it was every Sunday, record 3 songs, stand in front of the computer, sing the heart out, get it done. There was really no thought into it. There was no editing. Didn't think of anything like that because it was a one-man show. I didn't have a cameraman and shit like that. Um, Nor did I have like the know-how power of ever having to do this stuff. And I'm still kind of in that realm of not knowing what I'm doing. Um, but with the new process, I have in a way reached that goal of this is how I want to sound. This is what I want to do. I want to cover a song, but have it not sound like a crappy computer karaoke song that you would sing in the back of a bar late at night somewhere. No, I want something that when it's gonna just send happy vibes to people, or send whatever mood that the song is hitting. It's gonna just fill the space for that time and just kind of create this world for people. And luckily, with the Sims in this realm and how everything works, you can pretty much just like make anything. And like the studio, we decided that this is where we were going to be, this is where we want to invest our time. And I think within like a couple of days the studio was up and running, or at least built. And now today here we are live with the studio, so that's kind of fun. um but yeah, so this recent project with the songs that we're working on now, um it's like I said, it's kind of just a mix of old and new, and still having that new feeling. Like it's new, it's new and fun, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
hoping that as time progresses we can make people happy, because 78 people, I don't know, how we got there, but I'm glad that we did. So yeah.
Uh-huh. So, there is one question that I just want to push out there into the openness. Um, Many Sims have stepped forward claiming that the lead singer of KK actually is not you. That you are just a sim poster. You're just a copy of the man himself, built and made to be the man himself here in this realm. So that way he can focus on more important things. Um, in regards to the channel, like as a double working mind type of situation. So we need to discuss this, don't we? Is it true? Are you the Carl or are you the fake? You ain't gonna give any type of answer. Okay, so I'm being told to move on. So When does this album exactly release? Because there's no release date. It's just been kind of slowly trickling in as you've been getting done. So when's the big project finally gonna, hit the shelves for The Sims?
Not exactly sure. Because yeah, it's kind of just a slow trickling process. But I think we're getting close to being done with this group of songs, and ready to change thumb tiles and do all that fun stuff. And then just continue forward. And work on the next project. I think Wiggy said that he's already got like 3 or 4 songs lined up to work on in the next group of song or in the next album, quote unquote. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the other guy, the when he introduced himself to me, he was like fun facts, and I'm like, what the hell? In this world, his ID says Flexi, so I'm just gonna say the other guy. He with his British accent, which I don't understand how my mind, these two are supposed to be incarnations of my brain, and I get the rock star, I get the purple wig, Wiggy's understood, but the British accent, like, yes, I'm related. I have relatives in the great distant past from England, but no one currently that has like a British accent. So it's like, okay, where do you come from? Like, what pits of brain did you come out of? And to be Mr. Know-it-all, like, I'm always catching him updating facts, just random facts, just random useless facts that no one ever's going to use. So that's why he's like severely backing vocal, because half the time he just doesn't make sense. Um and I went off on a complete tangent. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, this is, the project is almost done,
Uh-huh.
and the system reboot is pretty much almost complete. So I guess for the Sims here in these worlds, they can keep an eye open, and when it hits the shelves, it'll hit the shelves, and they'll be excited, and they'll be surprised. But I'm not going to give away too much yet.
You're not gonna give away too much because you don't know much. Because you're a fucking Sim copy, right? Uh-huh. Anyway, so with everything being said, we are understanding that you guys have a couple of songs for us. And so I have to we have to discuss, like, you guys actually had technical
Uh,
difficulties when doing the New Year's show.
yeah.
Originally that was supposed to be one whole
Mhm.
big special, like
Mhm.
holiday special for everybody,
Yep.
kind of like the way you did your Christmas. The Christmas was even worse, wasn't
Oh,
it?
don't
You
get me
didn't even
started.
have
Don't
cameras; you
don't.
just had to do the audio.
Uh huh.
That was I was there for that, and that wasn't too
You
great.
were?
But the songs still sounded amazing. I mean, I went and bought the Christmas album, the Christmas singles the next day. I was like, oh my god.
What?
And surprisingly, your singles here in Brindleton Bay, 50 cents. They're
Uh,
not much, and it doesn't go to your pocket. It goes straight to the station, and then the station gets an update. Um,
oh,
so yeah. So, but you had issues New Year's. What
yeah.
what exactly happened? Like,
Too much.
what happened? Why did we get what we got?
We got what we got because too much happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened. We sat down and we did the entire special, and it was kind of like rehearsal type situation. And then we start recording to get it done for the actual live event. Because we come in alive and well, and the frequency chart just broke, and we disconnected for like a couple minutes, and then we came back, and we did another performance, and it was recording again, and then as soon as the music stopped, boom, it just disconnected again. So we ended up with like 3 videos for New Year's, which was okay. Split it up, and I'm having a feeling today's gonna probably be the same way, which is more than okay, I guess, because it's all on this channel, so it's not like it matters. We'll just put a 1, 2, and 3 so you guys know which order to watch them in. But yeah, that was the big takeaway. And then yeah, I mean, I am surprised to hear that you were here for the New Year's thing, because I was led to understand that was a private recording, and you know it was only those who were working, and to my knowledge, you hadn't even been hired yet.
Shush.
So we're gonna have to we'll just have to discuss that after
No,
today.
we don't.
We can talk about that later.
No, we won't.
But yeah. So, I guess do you have any more questions? Any useful questions?
What? You mean to say that my questions that I've asked so far aren't useful? I feel like your subscribers got a bit of an update
I
with
guess.
with yourself. You never check in. So
That's not my fault.
yeah, the final question is apart from this and the music, what else are we waiting for? Like what else is going on in the world of K?
Well, I mean, I think the big elephant in the room right now is Hogwarts Legacy, the newest game that's going to be coming out. Literally, let's see, we're sitting here and recording, and this is Wednesday, February 8th is the actual recording day. So we're a little early for Valentine's Day and recording, but I wanted to make sure we got this done. So, but anyway, yeah, Hogwarts Legacy comes out in a couple days, and I've been like waiting for this since like 2019 when they announced it initially, or at least when I caught wind of it. It was like I found out about the game and then the world went crazy and then they postponed it and said that they were going to be doing so to fix some things that need to be fixed so that way it's even more amazing when it's released, and that release date is coming up pretty quick. But unfortunately, it lands between pay periods. So gonna have to wait until next week to cover it. I tried to have funds set aside for it, but unfortunately bills had to be bills. So yeah, that's what I'm working on when I'm not in studio mode and singing my little heart out with my other two halves of my brain. Um, that's what I'm waiting for, is for that game to come out, and then that'll be brought. I think we're gonna make sure that that's covered here on the channel a little bit, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what the rest of the year takes us. It's always kind of been a fly by the seat situation, but yeah, I think maybe we will have a summer performance, or like
Ah,
maybe like a spring, like a late spring performance before it gets a little too like into summer, and then maybe like a Halloween performance later on this year if I feel up to it. We'll see where we're at with things.
uh-huh.
But that's what I've been up to, is just kind of been getting ready for that and just kind of singing my heart out to pass time. So yeah.
Well, speaking of singing your heart out, um we're gonna get a live performance out of you guys. You're gonna perform a couple of songs for us, a couple of old ones with the new touch added, and then there's a new one for us as well. So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm getting notification that the frequency is starting to scramble a little bit. So for those at home, if suddenly we just cut to black like The Sopranos, um, just hold on for one more day, and I can guarantee you we'll be back within the day. So up next we have KK with their live performance, and then we have Madam Oblivious once again to kind of just take us through the night and see what kind of things can we do on Valentine's Day. So without further delay, we're gonna cut to commercial, and